Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, and no, what day is it? It's not Thursday. It's Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesday, and it's Wednesday morning for me. I'm on the Pacific Coast in Canada, in Vancouver, and today I'm going to do my first live show in a sense. I guess it's not really live because I'll be using it as a separate platform. But if you know someone with addiction or mental health, or you have addiction, if you're experiencing some problems with addiction right now, for 20 years I was addicted to heroin and all of the drugs, if I'm being honest. Heavily addicted. I lost everything. I lost my kids, lost my job multiple times. I lost a couple houses, things, well, I guess they weren't mine, but I was living in them. I lost those, lost cars, lost my kids. I lost myself for a long period of time. And for the longest time, I couldn't understand why I was experiencing that. But then I was given a gift when I went to prison. And I just want to say I was like a conscious drug addict with, I tried to have a heart the entire time because I understand what happened. I was learning about addiction and mental health, and I was learning about what it was like to be in society with emotional traumas and not be accepted by society or an idea of society. And I know that very, very well. I was homeless, for quite some time. But again, I was given a gift when I went to prison, and I came through the other side. And with it, I brought everything I learned along that 20-year journey. I come from a very good family. My family actually gave me everything. It certainly wasn't anything to do with them. I had probably a childhood that was to be dreamed of. My entire family suffered because they couldn't understand why I was doing what I was doing. Wasn't until I actually started to ask myself these questions, how I learned what I why I was doing what I was doing. More often than not, parents and grandparents and cousins and uncles blame themselves because they don't understand why a loved one is doing what they do. But I do. I do understand very well why. I've since mended my relationships with my family, and it's a very wonderful thing today. I live a wonderful life, and I don't really care about money. I don't really care about popularity. I don't really care about brands or anything like this. Literally care about people. And I know that this subject is very taboo. It's something we don't talk about because your family is essentially broken, or you want to hide something within your life because everyone's trying to pretend these days. Pretend that everything's okay. If we just ignore it or if we just don't talk about it, everything will be fine. But everything is not fine, and we know that. The opioid pandemic is much worse than the COVID pandemic. People are dying at an exceptional rate. I was a part of it myself, 33 overdoses that I know of. So it's a gift for me to be here. And I want to use my experience not to be something to be squandered. Like, I don't want to. People spend 20 years doing something to get really good at something. Unfortunately, the thing I got really good at was learning about drug addiction and mental health. It's just a reality. So it's something that I'm comfortable with talking about today. It took me a while to be able to do this, but I want to use my experience for something positive. I want to use it for something beautiful, and I want to help people because I don't care about money. I really don't. I only care about what's going on in the homes of people that are human beings, part of the human race, because I am. And drug addiction and mental health can remind us that we're all part of the same race, the same, we're all human beings because it doesn't know culture, it doesn't know borders, it doesn't know color, it doesn't know language, it doesn't have to. It's one language for the people because addiction can doesn't matter, or mental health doesn't matter who you are, it attacks the human being. So if you know someone or if you're experiencing this, I just want to help. So I know a lot about it. People get good at things by studying things. I studied this very well, and I'm articulate. I'm an empath. I'm emotional, sensitive, sympathetic. I get it. If you're a mom and dad, I want to help. If you're a grandma and grandpa, you got questions, let me help. I'm not a doctor, but I understand things on a level, and I just really want to help. So tonight at 5 o'clock Pacific time, that's 8 o'clock Eastern time. Actually, you know what? I'll do it at 4 o'clock Pacific time. So 4 o'clock Pacific time, I will put up a number today on my Real Talk for an Unreal World page, and you can call in. You can call into the number from wherever you are in Canada. I believe there's one for the United States and there's one for England as well. I'll put all three up, or I'll put whatever it gives me up for the numbers for your area, and call. Call in, and if I can help, I would love to help. If you want to hear more of my story, we can do that. If you have a question, comment, anything at all, the number is there. I'm going to sit in front of my computer, and I'm just going to try and help, because I just want this really to be for something. I want to help people. I don't really know how, and I don't think there is help offered by the system that we have today. I think it's an oversaturated system that's underfunded, and the people that are doing the job are underpaid. So they don't really have too much passion for it. Not all, but lots, because I've been in many offices. Many, many drug counselors, many, many therapists. It just didn't seem to have the same compassion coming from someone who'd actually been through the same thing that other family members are experiencing as well. So I know it very well firsthand. Please share this. If you can help me share this, I really appreciate that. It's on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is the same name, Real Talk for an Unreal World, because I think it's very valid today to have that name. But I want to help. I want to just inject some real talk into your lives and hopefully help you sleep at night, calm the mind a little bit, because I know for my parents and my grandparents, they would have given the world to have that. So that's why I'm doing it. So tonight I will post the phone number to call, and we'll go from there. We'll try this thing out. Let's just see how it works. I'll bear with me. It's new. It's the first time doing it, so we'll check it out and work it out. Have a wonderful day. I hope everyone's safe and doing well and just finding love in their hearts. That's really all I care about. Okay, ciao.